Hey everybody, what's up and welcome back to CCLP4. We are here on level 88, Empty Rooms. I'm going to make sure I have my volume turned up properly for the first section here. Let's go and get started. So this is a level made by Tyler Sontag, and I gotta say, this is probably one of the most inventive concepts in the whole of the set, which I just completely ruined there. Basically, there's all these rooms that have nothing in them, but they end up playing some sort of purpose. And I wouldn't say they're all different. Usually they involve leading a monster to the room, but I love just how they're built. It's like up here, the whole goal of this one right here is we gotta lead the fireball into that room and then clear all the blocks out, or just, it's really neat. Or excuse me, we gotta put all the blocks in here and then lead the fireball to the bomb. That's what I meant to say. Let's do that. We'll just keep pushing blocks until we run out of space, I guess. Oh wait, are we gonna have enough room? Okay, good, we will. There's also a way, and this is actually required for the bold and links, I believe. You can actually put the fireball down there without having all the blocks in place yet, and then move some of the remaining blocks to the left area here where the trap is, and then release the fireball, which is technically faster. It doesn't really do anything in MS though, as far as saving time, because you get equalized by the stuff in the next area, which is down over this way. This string of fireballs proves to be quite the equalizer. But all we have to do is just open that up so the fireballs can stop hitting the button. There we go, now it's all quiet. Alright. Got the green key. Can go over here with that, apparently. Okay. Looks like we're going to have to lead the teeth in here. Okay, I'm not going to go and read that hint. It just says empty hallways too, for those who are wondering. Alright, this one's interesting. Now that we've opened this up, we can actually get these monsters to get out of here in the correct order. Just make sure I'm doing this correctly. I forget how you activate this. Is there a cloner? Oh, there we go. Alright, so now the bug will hit that button second. One thing I also really like about this level is that each of the empty rooms is sequentially bigger in terms of a square. So this one's 2x2, the next one's 3x3, and then 4x4. This one's kind of unique though, because it's an empty room, but it's all invisible walls. I'm not sure how I feel about this as an ending thing. I get that it's kind of a joke, you know, it's an empty room, but it's invisible, so it's not really empty and all that. Now I'm going to get stuck here, I bet. Well, this is a fine mess. Somewhere in here there's a way forward. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, I think yeah, there we go. We managed to make progress. It's hard to tell. Okay, this area is all zigzaggy. Okay, here we go. Yay! We made it through. Alright. So that was cool. That was empty rooms. When I played this level in its original set, I was like, this has got to be in a CCLP. The idea is just too cool not to have it get represented in a set. Alright, speaking of cool ideas, Diametric Opposition. This is a Jeffrey Barden level. And this level is basically a mirror level in which each side is correlated to a color. And I gotta say, the way these come together is brilliant. So I'm going to first get that. I can trade one key for another, so that's not a bad deal. And I can clone a glider and move him down over here. Apparently this walker can just die. It looks like the glider would be useful for getting into the trap over there. So we're going to have to find a way. Well, first of all, we can get in here anytime we want, technically, so we can do that. But I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to clone another one. And then one will go back. There we go. Okay, we don't need those anymore, I'm guessing. Alright, this section's a little trickier. So both these involve some kind of monster manipulation, but this section is definitely the harder one. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to get a monster to come down and hit that trap button so we can actually get through the trap ourselves. And you might think, well, wait a minute, I can just go back here with fire boots, which are just conveniently located right there. Why can't I just open the red door, right? Well, as it turns out, I don't believe there's actually a way to get both. Oh, wait a minute, maybe there is. I know there's a reason why you don't want to do that, though. I can't remember what it is for the life of me. Let me go ahead and blow this bomb up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put that like that. Alright, so this is now blown up. So yeah, you do get another key up there. Oh, I forgot the reason why you couldn't do it this way. Alright, I'm forgetting all kinds of things here lately. Why don't we do that, blow that up. Maybe this is just for the optimized solution that I'm thinking of here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just clone a bunch of stuff and we'll see what happens here. Okay, that one blew up. That's nice. Okay, so now that one's all sticking around there. Okay, so you can get that blown up. Doesn't really matter that much, though. Alright, so we still need to take care of this here. And that's pretty easily solved. We just have to clear that dirt tile right there. Alright, there we are. We'll swing around. And there we are. I like how not everything is really used. It's kind of a nice trick. Wait. Oh, I know where the other two chips are. They're up over... Wait, they're not there. Where are they? Did I leave two chips over here? I must have. Okay, well I won't really need the fire boots anymore, presumably, so... Oh! That was silly. Okay, cool. So you can exit with one extra key. You don't actually need to use the monster. Alright, so moving on to Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy. We must be cautious. Alright. This level actually has a bit of an interesting history. It was, first of all, it was designed by Jeffrey Barden, but the whole shtick of it was that it was actually a Walls of level of a custom level, which is pretty cool. The original level was titled The Legendary Block, and I think it itself was made to be, I can't remember if it was based on another level or what it was. No, it wasn't based on something like a pre-existing Sokoban, but it was a Sokoban. And it was meant to be like for a class project for Jeffrey as far as like making a game. So it was a level that he built for that purpose. I forgot you don't actually have to go there. It was originally a level built for that purpose, and then he redesigned it for here. It wasn't one of my favorite picks in voting going in, but I really do like it though. Like, it's kind of grown on me over time. Okay, there we go. You just have to go the obvious route there. Alright, so now we're treated, in place of what the original level had as far as like a Sokoban section that was pretty lengthy, we have this monster dodging area here instead. And it has some item swapping type stuff going on as well, which is pretty neat. Oh, I could have made that. Oh well. Okay, get this blue key here so we can actually get the skates over there. That blob, I gotta say, for optimizing purposes, that blob is really irritating. Especially in Lynx. In Lynx, that blob is just a nightmare. Maybe it's not that bad, but still. Alright, so this section, we don't actually see what we need to do here, but I'll give you all a little preview. We're supposed to lead the monsters to the bombs over there. So I'm actually going to go ahead and, whoops, kind of delayed the walker there. Once the walker comes on through, I'm going to get that bug. Actually, I could get the bug now. There we go. Alright, so now we've only got a couple of these guys left. This one right here, and then a fireball guy over here. There we go. Pretty easy stuff. So now we've also got a block here, but we can't actually push it through, which is a bit of a bummer. But it looks like we'll need to if we're going to blow that bomb up. Come on, tanks. There we go. In Lynx, that's a lot easier. So, I guess you get a bit of a trade-off there with the blob, right? Alright. Alright, so that's Wretched Hive. It was one of the levels that was highly considered for dodging. And I think it was actually one of the highest rated dodging levels in voting. So, I'm glad it got in. It definitely adds some variety to the set. Okay. We are on to another Jeffrey level, How to Retune Your Harp. Kind of a funny title. Wait, can we read the hint? Oh, wait. I forgot. This is not... I'm sorry. This is not the level I was thinking it was, or the version of this level I was thinking it was. In the original level, there was a hint that says, apparently it takes blocks. But in this level, this version of the level, that is, we are now using secret hints, which is pretty cool. So yeah, this level involves unlocking successive groups of blocks, which is pretty neat. The idea is really cool. I like it a lot. It's interesting how these blocks form walls for this Sokoban here, and then the level really opens up as you get on further. So I like how it starts off restrictive, but then you get more freedom. So you're really taking the hardest stuff at the very beginning, which is pretty cool. It's also a beast to optimize this, especially in MS where you have the slide delay to worry about whenever you're crossing certain force floors. You can do a headbanger type thing. Okay, we can go down through this, and we can get a yellow key, and that gives a lot of blocks to us. See, right there, the block was delayed coming out of the teleport, so that's the kind of stuff you have to deal with. And you pretty much have to memorize, like, what the block behavior is for each number of blocks on the slide. I'm not worrying about it here, though, so... Alright, we'll get that top one in a minute. Oh, wow, there's no slide delay there. That's kind of surprising. There was there, though. Okay, we can now get this. Oh, wow, that one was really delayed. Whoops. Overshot it there. Alright, hopefully we'll get either Fire Boot. Yeah, there we go. We're going to get Fire Boot and then the tank button. Alright, so now we can get the final two blocks. But we still need to worry about that secret hint, so let's see if we can find that once we get those suction boots. Alright, let's just take the nearest, let's just go over here real quick. Secret password number 3, Loek. Alright, that's pretty cool. Well, let's see what Loek has in store. Alright, let's see. Loek. Seeing red. Alright, well, we will check that out later on. Meantime, fire is my enemy. This is a more recent Josh Lee level that was in Josh L6, and it actually uses the walls of a CCLP4 level, namely Jumble. You guys remember Jumble, right? It was a Tyler Sontag level. And I'm trying to remember how to do this. Pretty sure that's okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm being an idiot. All I need to do is just get this over here, and then we'll push everything into place. This is a good example of a Sokoban that uses the CC elements in a really interesting way. Alright, then we go over here. The balls remind me a lot of Western standards of living. So this area was the area with the teeth leading in jumble. I'll probably be pointing out each of the areas as we go through them. This area over here was the glider section / block pushing section. Alright, so what do we have over here? We need a green key. So let's work on that. Let's blow that up. Then we have to come around there. Green key, alright, good. Okay. Think outside the box for this part. Okay. So these monsters are all synchronized. We really can't do a whole lot about that. But if we get a block from here, we can hopefully disrupt. Wait a minute, was I supposed to wait to get fire boots or something? What did I miss? I bet I was. Man. Alright, let's start this over. Fire indeed is my enemy. Alright. So we'll put that there. And I'm pretty sure this Sokoban is original. I can't see how it wouldn't be. Oh, I forgot to get the fire. Wow. Okay. You know, there's something strangely hypnotizing about the rhythm of those buttons. I have no idea why, but it just sounds kind of soothing after a while. Okay, so I get these here. So I use them to get back. Was there a fire? Oh, they're right there. Okay. So I need to get the block first and then get the fire boots. I forgot I even picked them up. It was kind of like what happened in, well, the reverse of what happened in Nectar Meadow last time. Alright, so we just need to desync these here. There we go. Alright, then we can just use this block on that water tile up there. I wouldn't say that's that outside the box, but, I mean, it's outside the room, so I guess that counts. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got... Okay, we don't want to get that. Okay, do I want to go up there, or do I want to go down here? Looks like I want to go up there. There's nothing down there. So this room was the, this was the random... Or this was the force floor area, I believe. Okay, I need to be really careful here. I almost messed that up. That was really well constructed as a little block maneuvering area there. Okay, so now we get this yellow key. So this is the very edge of the level where the block cloner was. Okay, what do we do with this? I guess we can block up the clone machine with that. Don't want to get that pair of fire boots yet, because that's not really going to do us any good at the moment. Alright, so now we got the red key, and there was something with a red door down here. Okay, we definitely need fire boots now. Okay, let's block that up. Okay, now we got that done. We can go down here, and this should be the opening area of Jumble with all the... Kind of had the entrance examination puzzle with the blocks. And then the trap buttons were over here where the suction boots are. Alright. I really like how Josh built around the fact that this level didn't have any borders in the original. And yet, you can't touch the border here. So this section was a fireball leading area at the very end. It kind of reminds me of Mad Maze from CCLP4. In fact, I think it was inspired by that, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, so let's go and grab stuff here. Get some skates. Get a key. Get some fire boots. Man, you know, this is really inspiring me to pursue level design again. I'm almost afraid to pick it up. I think I mentioned this earlier, but there's a part of me that's afraid to pick up level design again because it's like I haven't done it in so long, and I don't know how my levels today would compare to basically what level design has become, because I feel like there's just been such a amazing renaissance of design lately, and I don't know if I could live up to it, but I'll give it a shot, you know? We'll see what happens. Alright, really cool level. Bombs are a beautiful thing. Another Josh level. This one was in Josh L5, so I've definitely LP'd this one before. Although I think it's changed since its original appearance in Josh L5, because in that version there was a puzzle on the right side that got replaced, and I forget the reason for it. I think it was originally busted or something. Because I know the new puzzle takes a lot longer to solve, but I'll point it out when we get there. But yeah, you can see this level basically involves a bunch of bombs and block pushing and stuff, which is pretty cool. Alright, so this is the puzzle right here. This is the new one. So I believe what we have to do is we have to set that up such that we can actually get over here with the tanks in this configuration. And then we have to get this yellow key. Alright, so that's easy enough. All we have to do is just go down here, push that through. Alright, good, good, good. So now we should just be able to use this and then blow up the bomb. Then we can get this over here. Now this next part, this ends up being a lot more complicated than it may look at first glance, because you've got these blocks and you've also got toggle walls as well. Again, a good example of a puzzle that that involves block pushing, but it's not just a simple Sokoban. Alright, I need to get one block down over there, and I think this is the one for which we'll need to do this. Okay, I'm going to wait to get that other one down until this one's done. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now, well, first of all, let me open this. Okay. Then we'll go in here. Okay, so now we've got a few things going on here. We've got this bug, and this is kind of tricky. You have to put this here. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to release the bug. Oh my goodness. That was a dumb mistake. I was thinking 2 steps ahead there, and wow. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. So dumb. Why? Oh well. Let's start over again. So yeah, I've been thinking, I've recently played one of Jeffrey's sets, and Jeffrey is one of those designers that inspires me because his design reminds me a lot of my older designs in that he likes building compressed puzzles. And I haven't really built levels exactly like his. That's not the point I'm trying to make. It's more that he knows how to use a space well, and that's a skill I really want to develop. And he's not afraid from shying away from more difficult content. And that's also something I want to really work on developing as a skill, as far as how to make a puzzle just right as far as reasonability goes. And I guess the one thing I'm really afraid of when it comes to this sort of thing is building stuff that actually is way too hard. Like, I don't want it to be not fun, because there are, you know what I mean when I say that, you know, there are things in games that are just like, okay, really, this is actually a thing. Why is this actually a thing as far as difficulty is concerned? And I don't want to go that far when it comes to difficulty. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, I'm currently working on coming up with ideas for a set. And, let's see, that should do right there. There we are. Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, now we can get in here. And it's been interesting kind of planning things out, you know, just kind of writing things out on paper, coming up with titles I really want to work with. Alright, this puzzle is a doozy. So we have to get, let's see, oh, that block is the one that's going to go over there, I believe. Alright, so let's go. We have to get that one in first. Alright, I think I see how it works. To go here. Building a section like this is definitely an art. I can't say I'm very good at it. There we go. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy out here and place him there. And I'm going to put the other one in place where the bomb is over here, so that I could come down off of this side and then blow it up. There we go. Okay, so this one can go right to the exit. And there we go. Really cool concept. I mean, I like the fact that it doesn't take up that much space, which is pretty neat. And just the overall flow of it works well for me. Alright, Ditch Digger. Consider every creature's behavior before deciding. I guess deciding on what dirt spaces we're going to tromp down through. So, this is a level by Archie Pusaka, and it's a level that I was sad didn't make it into CCLP1, actually. There's a lot of levels that I wish made it into CCLP1 that ended up getting into this set. I guess some people thought they were way too hard. But, I don't know. I feel like CCLP1 could have been a little harder. Maybe the difficulty curve could have been gentler in some ways, but I feel like the ending could have at least been, I don't know, just a little bit more in terms of difficulty. Alright, so now we're getting to the point where these monsters are... Oh, I was going to say, if that made it back before that one got there, that would be bad. Alright, so this one... Alright, we're going to have to employ a little bit of cleverness there. There we go, so don't remove that dirt there at the top. Okay, this one... Perfect. Alright, now that one can go up. Okay, this one's going to be a little tricky. But not terribly tricky. Just got to do that. Just got to be careful. See, to me, this is what Underground in the original CC1 could have been. And what I mean by that is it's a level that involves clearing paths for monsters, but it doesn't devolve into absolute chaos. It actually involves thinking, and it's broken out into manageable chunks. And I like that. I really like the way it worked out. I don't think it's that bad. Apparently a lot of people thought it was really hard, so... That can go that way, and then the other guy can go over here. Like, I could have seen this in the 140s of CCLP1. Alright, so you can go... This room's a little more involved. That one can go there, that one can go there, and then that one can go up there. Cool. Alright, so then this guy over here, we're going to have to get the teeth into this bomb over here, so there's no way we can blow up the other bomb with it. Alright, there we go. And this one is really straightforward. I kind of like the fact that you get these easy rooms at the very end. It's a very nice difficulty arc. Then we get a little spooks-like section here to end things off. Not going to risk freeing any of those teeth, though. And now we can head on to the very end, which basically is one long walk to the exit. I know some people don't like this, because I remember reading some comments saying that this wasn't really cool, but I like the fact that that's there, because you kind of get this sense of freedom at the very end after all the confined puzzles. And you get to kind of walk back and walk through that and see all the stuff you just did. That's one of the things, I know I've mentioned this a lot, but that's one of the things I really liked about the original game, was that you had all these little spaces where you can look at all the stuff you've been through or see what's coming up. I just think that's really neat. Anyway, we will move on to Ravaged. You know what? No. Let's do this level. Let's end on a 5. We'll end on level 95. One in the middle of a decade. So this level, believe it or not, uses the walls of a CCLP1 level, sort of. Specifically, it uses the walls of Sapphire Cavern, which was designed by the same person, Josh Lee. And you got to figure out here what doors to open. So we'll do that so we can get rid of that tank there. So this is one of my favorite levels in the set. I know I keep saying that, but there's so many good levels here. And one of the reasons why I like this one so much is that it has a very nice way of forcing you into positions where that seem unwinnable, only to actually say, hey, you can actually do this. So right here, you know, I'm like, okay, I have to open this door up, and there must be a key under that block. And sure enough, there is. You know, that's the only real move you've got. And I appreciate that there's kind of that element of deduction, which works out really well. Wait a minute, that was wrong. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to go down here, wasn't I? Yep, I was. Oh well. I really got to work on the concentrating while talking thing. It's funny, you know, I'm one of those people who tries to disprove that multitasking actually isn't super bad all the time, but I know that, you know, focusing on one thing is always going to be more effective. But, oh no, not that! Okay. For whatever reason, I hate it when this happens. For whatever reason, Windows automatically loses focus on whatever active window I'm on sometimes, and then whatever key I was pressing gets stuck. And I cannot change. Like even... Oh, there we go. Now it undid that. Okay, I have no idea what you do to undo that. If anyone knows how to fix this, please let me know. Because I'm afraid I've been grinding a random, or like an RNG related thing in Chip's Challenge, and I'm just worried that I'm going to get like a really good RNG, and then that's going to happen, and it's going to ruin the whole thing. If anyone knows how to fix this, I cannot find anything that doesn't involve downloading some program online. If anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know, because, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. You'll need fire boots to progress. Alright. There's one key under there, which is good, because this is where we need to get the fire boots back here. And I'm going to move the mouse out of the way just so I don't accidentally hit something. But yeah, I love how Sapphire Cavern is now this really confined area now. Alright, so this area we get a blue key. Get to do this, open that up. And now we get those stolen. So now we have to clone some blocks, apparently. The other thing I really like about this level is the aesthetic of having the walkers and the gliders on gravel and fire, and the blue doors. It looks very unnerving in some ways, and I like it. Alright, we need to change the toggles out again. Okay, looks like we can build a path here for this thing. Ah, toggle button. Okay. Okay, this is really straightforward. Just push through these blocks. Okay. So we got these. So now we just need to switch the toggle back. Like such. They made sure that you had to use that toggle button, not the one back there. Oh wait, no, this is the open area that we're supposed to go through. Could we actually do that? Oh no, that's in the, that's past the thief. Yeah, so you really do have to use that toggle button. Alright, so fire boots are needed here. We've got them. Let's build a bridge. Get another key. One thing I like about this room is you kind of have to pick out what blocks are safe, because there's obviously all these blocks that you can't even use or that are dangerous to retrieve. I guess it's more of the former, but... Alright, so let's go through here. I have no choice but to push this, and I get this. So this is the most useful option. And now I can go through and do another bridge. Okay. Apparently I need a fifth... Oh wait, the block's back there. Again, another great example of this level foisting a, oh hey, you thought this was impossible, but guess what? You got something to help you. Good deal. Alright, so now we get 4 keys, which is great, because we've got a bunch of doors to get through over here. And thankfully there's a key there. And we get 5 keys and fire boots. Cool. Alright, I believe we're going to need to go back with the fire boots, so let's do it. And then we just go up through here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright everybody, next time we're going to move on to lean thinking, but we're going to do that in the next video. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves today. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell to get notified of the next episode. But until then, I'll catch you on the flip side.